Vorige week hoorde je de Filmmuziek Top 100 op NPO Radio. Imposante soundtracks die ons collectieve geheugen gegrift zijn. Dat geldt ook voor de muziek van de Russische componist Rachmaninov, hoewel je je er waarschijnlijk niet direct van bewust bent. Rachmaninov en Walt Disney creëerden historische composities. En dit jaar is het precies 150 jaar geleden dat de Russische componist geboren werd. Sofia Vasheruk, zelf een begenadigd en veelgevraagd pianiste, is groot liefhebber en dook in zijn leven en werk.
Wonderful, yeah. We'll talk in English because it's more easy for you.
Yes,
What makes Rachmaninov such a special composer?
I think, of course, for everyone, everyone chooses his own thing that he loves in Rachmaninov. But for me, especially, I love very much his combination of romanticism with a very modern way of expressing it.
Well, what is modern? Because it's quite complex, right?
Well, it is. It is complex, and of course there are thousands of ways of playing Rachmaninov, lots of notes that you can interpret in different ways. But for me, the modern thing is that actually his music you can, in different ages and in different years, you can play differently. Even himself, he was playing his own music differently at the beginning of his life and at the end, and he was saying himself, and he was changing things. So I believe that this is what makes him very, immortal.
Yeah.
And then, he's...
And he was a friend of Walt Disney's.
Yeah.
And he was a friend of Horowitz.
Yeah. And then...
It was his neighbor, so to say.
Yeah, that's true. And then we have to remember, of course, how many movies and even the cartoons his music was used.
So many people know his music, but you're probably not aware of the fact that you know his music.
Yeah. And lots of even pop music sometimes uses some motives, some melodies from his famous pieces. And then, sometimes you even don't recognize it immediately, but it is as a bass. It works like a bass.
Yes,
it is.
Now, you have used this book as an inspiration, you and Andrej together.
Yes.
You want to tell the story with music. What is it what you like to do?
What we are doing is we are creating not just a concert where we play music, but we try to put things together, connect them with wonderful stories in between, telling how he was actually as a human being, as a normal person, as like how would he be if he would just be here talking with us. There are lots of interesting stories, very funny, and of course he had an interesting life, and it's long life, and I can talk hours about it.
And he went to the States.
Yes, exactly. So it is in this concert that in concerts we had already set of concerts, and then we will repeat it at the end of the year.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and there we go actually very deep into different aspects of his life and his personality, his childhood and his youth, and there are lots of things to tell. Even one concert is not enough.
If people want to follow you and see what you're doing, they can go to your site, Sofia. Did I pronounce your surname right?
Vasheruk.
Vasheruk.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are going to play a piece, but not alone.
No.
What are you going to play?
Yeah, this is a very special piece. First of all, because it's rearranged lots of times by different people. The melody itself, Rachmaninov heard when he was at the vacation in Italy, and then some street musicians were playing this melody just passing by. And he remembered it, and when he was back to Moscow, he wrote it down, and then he made it very simple, because actually this simplicity of street musicians he liked very much, so he wanted to make it more, like not this difficult stuff that he's normally busy with, but just very easy thing that two children could play together. And he was actually playing it with his wife together, when they had a lot of parties, and then sometimes at the end he was saying, "Oh, Natasha, let's play together." So, particularly this version of polka, Italian polka, it's called. We took different versions, we put it all together, and it is kind of improvisation that we sometimes change and we make it in a fun way. so that.
Well, maybe you should just let it hear.
Yes, exactly.